Now, the United States and Turkey have a very complex relationship. Both are NATO allies, and Turkey is of strategic importance to Washington. But they have disagreements over a whole host of different issues, including Russia's invasion of Ukraine, NATO's expansion, and Ankara's cozy relationship with Moscow. In a rare visit to Washington, Turkish Foreign Minister Mevlut Cavusoglu met with the US Secretary of State Antony Blinken. But then there were clear signs of narrowing of differences between the two countries. The issue that seems to have dominated the talks is, of course, that of the F-16 warplanes deal that has faced some pretty loud objections within the US Congress. Now, Turkey has asked the Biden administration to be decisive on the planned $20 billion deal and has said that Ankara's objections to the bid of Sweden and Finland to join NATO should not be an obstacle to the sale of these advanced F-16 fighter jets by the United States to Turkey.
No preconditions for Swedish or Finnish membership were ever formally discussed in the F-16 negotiations. We also expressed our thoughts once again that these issues are different from each other and that these issues are not directly related. Of course, we, as Turkey, told the Biden administration that they should explain this to the Congress. The important thing here is whether the Biden administration will stand firm or not.
Now, Turkey has so far blocked the entry of Sweden and Finland into the NATO alliance. It wants Sweden to do more to rein in the Kurdish groups, which Ankara sees as a threat to its national security. The United States has been looking for ways to try and persuade the Turkish president to lift his objections. Now, some US officials hope that the sale of F-16 will help in getting Ankara to ratify the NATO membership of the two Nordic nations who have now put forth their intention to join this military alliance.
Congress has made no secret of its support. Of course, we share the enthusiasm that we've heard from our Hill partners when it comes to Finland and Sweden's NATO membership. And we're going to continue to encourage Finland, Sweden, Turkey to engage in constructive dialogue to see this through just as quickly as can be managed.
And the other sticking point between the two countries is, of course, Turkey's threat of military operations in Syria and also its recent intent to normalize ties with Damascus. The United States has warned that Turkey's operation in northern Syria could potentially destabilize the region and revive the Islamic State group.
On one hand, there is a blockage in matter of Syria. On the other hand, we are making efforts to eliminate this blockage by engaging with the regime. The international community, especially the West, has a reluctance in this regard. So we had some suggestions to focus on Syria again and work together. We will work on it.
When it comes to Syria, we've been clear publicly, also privately, that we don't want to see any unilateral actions that have the potential to set back the tremendous progress that the international community has achieved in the effort to counter ISIS, counter Daesh, over the past several years.
Now, the ties between the two NATO allies have been strained ever since Turkey acquired the Russian missile defense systems in 2019, and this led to US sanctions and Turkey being removed from the development program for the top-of-the-line F-35 fighters. Turkey is now trying to boost the F-16 fleet that it has. The sale, if it goes through, will be simultaneous with the deal for the F-35 jets for Greece, Turkey's historic and neighbouring rival. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.